Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I used to do these ages ago, but I thought it would be cool again to break down a few insane plays from Worlds. I have a few others of these that I think would be cool to do, so if you enjoy this one, let me know. But we're starting with probably the most insane wombo combo I've seen from SKT. They're getting absolutely stumped in this game, right? It's a 10k gold lead. SKT decide they really aren't done though, so they're going to turn it around with this wombo. We're going to watch the playthrough first, and then we'll come back and break it down.
They're saving the break round. They got two already. Bang is hiding. He's coming. Bang looking to come in. Here comes your initiation. They're right through. Oh my God. Your shockwave will find them all. And SKT, with a hell of a response, will take down 4.
So now you can see that was pretty nuts, but it gets better when you actually understand what happened. The reason it's so sick is because like everybody played the fight almost to perfection. It's not about one person doing something crazy. One thing to remember is that Baron is spawning right now. They either push mid like EDG here, or they're going to go and check Baron and they face check SKT. So either way, SKT get the engage that they want. First thing we're going to look at is this Rakan flash engage. So he flashes forward, he presses R actually before that. So R flash, and then he W's into the enemy team. This is just after that has happened. So he has charmed 3 people. The Xayah didn't get hit because she actually used the ultimate to dodge it, which is really good. But we have the Rek'Sai, the Janna, and also the Lucian charmed. This is where it actually gets really good though. So the Rakan knockup actually hit 3 people again directly after the charm, right? The same 3 people. Xayah is still in her ultimate at the very end of this. Jarvan is going to flash forward, and now Twitch has finally hit his spray and pray. So he's actually doing some damage to follow up all of this ridiculous crowd control. The more we get into these, the more like people do crazy things. Like it's really hard to track everybody in these fights, but I'm going to do my best to show you exactly what's happened. So Rakan has now moved as well and charmed Rumble. So that is now 4 people here. It would have been 5, but Xayah managed to dodge it, which is pretty good. But Rakan has got a 3-man knockup and a 4-man charm. Cho'Gath now though comes into the fight and silences Rek'Sai and Janna so they can't flash out. But Janna is really big because she cannot use any spells. She can't give it anyone sensor, and she cannot ultimate the team away. He also uses his Q. You can see the red circle just behind them to hit the Rumble and the Lucian. It would actually hit the Xayah, but she flashes away from it. So he's aiming his Q at the priority targets, not necessarily at the front line where he thinks they're going to run away to. Jarvan finally has used his flash and his EQ onto the Lucian. You can actually see his flag down just the other side of Lucian. That is his priority focus. He doesn't go for the front line. He goes for the carry. Now finally, when the wombo actually happens, Faker joins the party. He gets a 4-man ultimate and seals the deal. Now this looks like he kind of caused the wombo combo, but it was really the Cho'Gath here. Remember from before, right? He's silenced and then he placed his Q just behind them. So he actually gets that knock up onto 4 people before the silence ends. If you look on the left hand side, all 4 of EDG that are actually in there right now, they have their flash up, but because of the silence and the knock up from Cho'Gath, they cannot use it, and that is when the Faker gets a huge 4-man ultimate on 4 people who were knocked up by Cho'Gath Q. You can kind of see just how insane this crowd control chain was, because now at the end, Rek'Sai finally flashes and Rumble finally uses his Zhonya's. No doubt when you're in a situation like this, when you're crowd controlling and stuff, you're pressing that button as much as possible to try and get out as soon as you can. So this was actually the first opportunity where these champions were not silenced, were not crowd controlled, and could actually use those things. It's weird, but like the wombo was insane, don't get me wrong, it was awesome to watch, but it wasn't so much the damage part as the crazy chain of crowd control that actually meant SKT won the fight so easily. Everybody placed and timed and chained their abilities perfectly, and EDG's gold lead meant absolutely nothing because they couldn't do anything. Now anyway, I thought this was pretty interesting. I saw a lot of people were saying how amazing the Rakan engage or the Orianna ultimate was, and that is definitely true. Wolf especially was a beast, MVP of that fight with the engage, but Cho'Gath actually really sealed the deal and it meant nobody could flash out or get their redemption or their ultimate out earlier. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want to see some more. Thank you for watching, but for now, I'll leave you with the robots.